Okay, boomers, we're back here at the gravel pit. Well, more of a gravel pile. Okay, Boomer.
Okay, Boomer.
You ready to blow some stuff up?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, Boomers. Here we are again with Jody. Jody, what are we doing? I don't see nothing.
They're down here.
Oh. Oh, it's some cakes, man. Look at that. We got some 200s?
200s.
Talk me through it.
I'm going to start with Foxy.
Okay.
By Maddox. I believe it's got some performance
We
right
haven't
there.
done a whole lot of Maddox. We got a bunch of Maddox stuff on that mail order from U.S. Fireworks, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. That's why we got this.
Is that okay? I'm remembering right then.
Yeah. And then there's got a little bit more performance description there.
All right. We're going to see rich colors, flying fish. I do like flying fish. And shooting stars make this a truly foxy firework. You will agree? It is both beautiful and wild. Okay.
All right, Foxy.
You got Fox on the run there.
Next up, we got another cake that we got on that same order. This is Atom Smasher by Dominator.
8 shots on this. Okay.
And
so this is going to be a bigger bore here.
Got some performance right there.
All right, 8 shots. This supercharged item has raising color tails, and so it's kind of crinkled there. It's
yeah, I know, right?
And wild silver tourbillons. What are tourbillons? You know
like
what
the
that
spinners.
is? Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bursting into color breaks and breaks of loud crackle. Okay.
Yeah, this one, I've seen a video of this at one point. It looks pretty cool. But I wanted to take the top off of this because I think the bore size on some of these cakes like this can be.
Oh, those are fat.
Pretty good sized bores, yeah.
Yeah. You got obviously that fake tube in the middle, but
yeah.
And those aren't like playing around. They come up pretty far on that.
Yeah.
On that the side of that cake. It's a deeper cake too.
Yeah. And you can see it's got a concrete plug in the bottom.
Okay, for a little weight there.
Yeah, give it a little weight. It's a substantially heavy cake.
Okay, cool. All right. And here's another brand. I talked about the Maddox, not seeing a whole lot of that, but I don't believe I've seen Gunslinger.
You know what? You shot this exact cake in your $100 display from Barefoot Fireworks.
Is that right?
Yes.
Well, it shows how faulty my memory could be.
Because this was on 2 for 1, I think, something like that. So we just grabbed an extra one.
Okay.
Or maybe it was it's something like that.
There was something going on. Yeah, I remember the pricing got out of whack. He had it wrong in the register or something, and he said, "Well, grab another one." Is that how it went? Something like that?
Yeah, that's how it worked. It was because he was going to take it off, or we were just like, well, but we were kind of wanting it anyway for another, to kind of do it by itself and not on the display because it seemed like a pretty interesting cake.
Okay. And I don't even remember how it went. I didn't remember it, but maybe some of our viewers will remember that from that video, but we're shooting it again. Well,
it's in a display, so it's kind of hard to pick out exactly what it was doing. And, we had another Gunslinger product on the channel. We had Ghost Light, which we thought might have a ghost effect, but it turned out it did not have a ghost effect.
Okay. And this is 18 shots. That's a strange number for a cake like this.
Well, another reason I wanted to take this top off.
Oh, I see. It's different size bores there. We got the 2 rows of 5 and then the 2 rows of 4. Okay, interesting.
And those bores there, they're
fatties. They're comparable.
Yeah, look at that composition's up there. So
okay, all right.
Expecting good things.
And Red Ruby. That's another kind of oddball brand in my name. I don't mean that derogatorily. Just I don't recall seeing that one.
I have not either. This is called Golden King. 16 shots. And it does have a performance description on the side.
Golden tail to color peonies.
But that's not an accurate description.
Okay, you know this for a fact.
I do.
Okay.
This cake is a little bit louder than the average cake.
Oh, this one you'll know it's firing. The neighbors will realize you're shooting off.
The neighbors will realize you had lit a firework.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
But they're not going to sleep through that one.
Okay. Yep. And we're doing a vibe check.
Vibe check. Everybody got there. This is interesting on a couple levels.
Okay. Talk me through them.
Well, one is
17 shots. It's that's a strange number.
It is. It is.
You don't see a whole lot of prime numbers in shots. I guess you see 7 shots pretty commonly.
Right.
Oh, we got a little fan going. Face this side towards spectators. Okay.
There's your performance.
And you know what else is weird about that?
What?
Is that's the narrow side that's fanned out. Usually it'll be the wide side that's fanned out. But okay.
Sometimes it's the narrow side.
Okay.
And that's what threw me. You know, we did silver screen in one of these videos.
Uh-huh.
And
we had that set up the wrong way?
Yeah, I had it set the wrong way, and it threw me off.
Huh.
You know.
Okay. So we got 17 shots. We got some kind of fan pattern going.
Of course, it's Winda, so it has that really cool
fan and straight. It really shows that firing pattern right there. Yeah, Winda's hooking us up. Okay, performance is gorgeous. Gold kiku flowers with red, teal, green, and blue pearls alternates with falling leaves. Okay, falling leaves. Okay, gold finale of kiku flowers and gold splashes. I don't know what kiku flowers are.
I don't know either, but this has got some. We're going to find out, and that's not an effect I've seen before.
Okay.
And falling leaves, it's not an effect you see every day either.
Not often. Yeah, it happens, but
not a real impressive effect overall. It's a very subtle effect.
It's subtle. Agreed. And sometimes the subtle stuff's the good stuff, though. Honestly.
So. Sometimes it is. Yeah. It's especially when you use it in the right place in the right context.
Right. Okay,
with the other stuff, so.
We're looking at $13 on this Boomland prices. So that's they don't sell a whole lot of 200 grammers for more than that. That's getting to the top end of what they have available at 200 gram cakes, I think.
At Boomland, probably so. And I just started thinking, somebody is going to watch this and be in the comments. Why didn't you cut the top off the vibe check with 17 shots in an angle? I want to see what's going on in there.
Yeah,
it's not like these 16 shots. You know what that's going to be.
Yeah.
But this right here.
It's going to be a straight 4x4. And yeah, this one's got a couple of rows of 3 rows of 3 wedged in with 2 rows of 4. All right.
And
so 9 plus 8 is 17. That makes sense.
Yeah, and you can see the little bit of angle coming out off of the 3 rows.
Mm-hmm. Looks like there's
just a little bit.
Like there's not as much angle. Well, you know what? That one's kind of edged over.
Little wonky there.
All right, a little wonky. All right.
This one is too, a little wonky.
So those rows of 3 have that little angle going.
Yeah.
Okay. What else we know? What else we want to share? What else for the people?
That's it, man. We're going to light these after dark.
Okay, we're doing this at the gravel pit.
We're probably going to do this out by the
gravel pile.
Out by the gravel pile.
All right.
We're out by the pond over there.
Oh, out by the pond.
Yeah, because this is just a little gravel.
Out by yon pond.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, this is not enough of a gravel pit to shoot.
All right, then. We'll catch you after dark, Boomers. Hang with us.
Okay, Boomers. 200 gram cakes, part 6. This is going to be Foxy by Mad Ox. And I don't think we've done a cake by Mad Ox on here before. I think we've just had a couple novelties from them. Flying fish, peonies, and strobes. Those flying fish are always right up Matt's alley. Okay, this one's going to be Atom Smasher. This is by Dominator. This is going to be, I think, 7 shots. This might have some tourbillons, I think, if I remember right. Yeah. That's a neat effect. Those tourbillons that break into the brocade or whatever that is. Next up, we've got Particle Generator by Gunslinger. So that's kind of cool. Those little. All right. Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, this is going to be Golden King by Ruby Red. Let's see what this one shows us. I got an idea. Oh yeah. Comet tails and snow tails. Yep. Can't always trust what it says on the label. Can't always trust what it says on the label. I think this one said golden tail to color peonies. Well, those didn't look like any color peonies I've ever seen. This is vibe check. I think this one does cuckoo flowers and other weird stuff. Okay. Okay, boomers. That was a vibe check by Winda. That was our 5 200-gram cakes for this evening. That was number 6. We will catch you next time after dark at the river park. Take care, boomers. We're out.